What is up, everybody? This is Artistry here, and welcome back to...
Witness the next generation of dueling! Rev it up!
Thank you, Trudge. Yu-Gi-Oh Duel Links! So, today we should have the Duelist Road event, so we're gonna dive on in. So let's have a quick little look, have a gander, because we had the survey of the Turbo Grand Prix, and all that type of stuff. It looks like, yes, it's all gone, which is great. So the event code is now open. Event code, Duelist Road, the Chaos 60s threat, invasion of the Barians. Oh! So we tap that and we move on in. Now, as you can see, I am playing with Agami, because I've now done Taya, who's now level 30, which is great. So let's have a quick look at Duelist Road. We'll see what kind of cards we can get. By the looks of it, I can see Thunder Hand, which is pretty awesome, because obviously we had Ice Hand and Fire Hand, so it would be cool to get Thunder Hand as well. Monster Slots is a pretty interesting spell card. And then we're gonna get like Heart Earth Dragon, cards like that, Garbage Lord, Chronomaly, Tuspa Rocket. So a couple cards we already have, but obviously we like doing these events more for the story more than anything. But yes, I am currently with Agami with Cubics, which is like, oh my word, I gotta show you my deck because it's the worst. Cubics is so bad to play in Duel Links because in order to play Cubics, obviously you need the Cubic Seed. You can only get one Cubic Seed via a level up, which is like one of the last cards you get. And the other is a 3500 that if you have 3 different names in your hand, you can special summon it, which would be pretty good. But you have to get a Agami to level 40, so that's just a whole bunch of garbage. So fortunately, I've managed to get a second copy of Duza, the Meteor Cubic Vessel. This is probably one of the much better Cubic monsters, probably is the best. If I had a third copy, I would get rid of Garnix, the Cubic Beast, because this card is just trash. If anything, it's just an extra name for the Cubic Vessel to gain extra attack power. And then you've got Guile, the Cubic King, which is pretty decent. Yeah, the issue is, so this card only gets to 1600 and you have to get rid of 2 Cubic monsters. This one is pretty decent because it gets 2000, so that's pretty handy. But yeah, this one's just, if I'm being honest, an extra name, because if you destroy monsters, you get to search and all that type of stuff. But yeah, these 3 in particular are just weenies, and they absolutely suck. Unlike the Cubic Seed, who has 0 attack and defense points, at least it can't be destroyed by battle. They are easily taken out by card effect or piercing damage unless you have Cubic Dharma, because that means you take no battle damage, so regular damage or piercing damage, which is really useful. And then you can also send any Cubic card from hand to graveyard to get a +1 draw, and you can banish this card for the graveyard to target one. But yeah, thanks to Cubic Seeds, as that's a skill, it gets you access to 3 of the Cubic Seed monsters, and then 2 Duza, the Cubic Vessels, means that out of my whole lineup, at least I have access to 5 summonable monsters, which is absolutely insane to me. Using cards like Monster Reborn and Call of the Haunted just to bring back sometimes the Cubic Seeds or other Cubic monsters, like Duza, because if it's normal special summon, you can send another Cubic monster. You can revive some of these more weenie kind of monsters, but in order to do so, you need to summon them first by their normal effect, and then you can use Monster Reborn or Call of the Haunted. So by triggering a Cubic Seed, then if this gets sent to the graveyard, you can Monster Reborn it. So it's not too bad. Buster Gundle is the best monster. It's hilarious because this is his boss monster, which is Indra Doom, the Cubic Emperor, and he's not bad because he inflicts 800 points of damage, but this one can attack not twice but thrice, so that's pretty awesome. And then if it's destroyed by your opponent, either by battle or card effect, and sent to the graveyard, then you can target 3 Cubics in the graveyard, special summon them, and then add a Cubic monster from your deck or grave back to the hand. So let's say you attack, they play Mirror Force, you can bring back the like all the cubic seeds, and you can even add this card back to your hand because it's just any cubic card. So that's pretty awesome. But yeah, 3000 attack. You can technically boost to a cubic karma, because if you're using, let's say, 2 doozers and then 1 seed, you can then boost it by a further 1600, so you can technically make this 46, which would be pretty good. Or if you can somehow get 1 of these and then 2 of the doozers, you can boost it even further. But you'd have to somehow get the cubic monster back into your deck. Power of the Guardians, obviously with this card, also goes insane. Gives it a massive boost. Cubic Ascension, this also gives it the card destruction protection that it really needs. And being protected by battle. Cubic Ascension just allows you to special summon a cubic seed, which is pretty handy. Karma Cut, because if one of these, let's say, is discarded and they're battling this, you can technically use this effect and get a boost, which is always handy. So yeah, this is my cubic deck. I know we talked a whole lot. The reason why it also sucks with the skill is you have to use all cubic monsters, and you cannot use any monsters in the extra deck. We do not have the cubic fusion monster, which requires 3 of the 3500, which you can only get 1 copy of, which is why it's not even in the game, which really sucks. Yeah, so without any further delay, let's actually dive into the story. Invasion of the Barians. What on earth was that start? Our plan was to give power to the humans so they would steal numbers and destroy Astral World. Unfortunately, Vetrix and Faker were both defeated by the power of Zexal. Dumon, you cannot stand by and do nothing. What is the plan? We will destroy Astral World ourselves. But Barian World and Astral World are both meta-energy worlds. We cannot attack them directly. This is why we used humans. In their world, we cannot appear in our natural form, so we cannot capture numbers ourselves. We have no choice, we need those numbers. G-Rag, Yu-Gi-Oh, you are a brave Barian warrior, I know you can do the job. Yes, I am a brave warrior, strong too. I will get every single number. I'm counting on you, G-Rag. Whoever can open this door will gain a great new power, but such a reward comes at great risk. I feel like I should be using kind of like a Kurama voice for that one.
Whoever can open this door will gain new power, but such a reward comes great risk. You would lose which is most valuable to you.
Most valuable to me? What's that? Ah! Ouch, that hurt, huh? Another humiliating moment? Oh, so we're like back at the beginning. So this is Yuma Tsukumo's world. This place is a real dump. It must be nice if you're a cockroach, because from what I see, it's filled with garbage. Oh, really? Who's this guy? Get this guy! Yo, they're having a full-on fight! Hey, now, I could be your new best friend, because I can give you real power. Power enough to rule your whole pathetic planet. All you gotta do is work for Barian World. Barian. What is going on? Yuma and I have collected 50 numbers up to now, and we barely use them all. We'll use a few, and the rest will be left to the wayside. Perhaps they can provide a clue as to my true purpose. What could it be? I sense the numbers are trying to tell me something. Something different. Something important. Rio! They're coming. A darkness is coming. A darkness? They're coming to take what's most valuable. Who's they? Most valuable? What's most valuable to me? Astral, maybe it's him? Huh? It's Bronk calling. Are you Yuma Tsukumo? Who are you? Yuma, don't come here! You understand? Don't, Bronk? I'm taking everything you've got. Come to the school right now and bring your numbers. And hurry. I don't know how much your friends can take. Yuma, we gotta do something, but what? I knew it. This has to be all about Astral. I don't know exactly know why, but someone or something is trying to take Astral. Tori, I think you better hold on to this. But aren't you going to need Astral to help you out? I can't risk Astral's safety. This is the only way to protect him. Yuma! Story time! And obviously we get a whole bunch of bonuses. And we get a card lottery. Oh, I did not get the Earthbound Immortal, by the way. The new one. I got plain copies of everything else, but not what we needed. So I literally got... Look at this! So I literally got Thunderhand, Monster Slots, and Garbage Lord. 3 cards I did not own all in one take. That's actually hilarious. Is there any other cards that I don't own? No, they were the only ones. I literally just got all 3 in one shot. That's actually amazing. Well, event's over, guys. I don't need any of these other cards. To be fair, I wouldn't mind more copies of Thunderhand. That'd be useful. I don't think I'd ever use Monster Slots. It's a pretty okay card, but I'm not sure I'd use it. Garbage Lord, shit, no. he is, as his name suggests. Okay, so we start off with 725. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to not be flipping heck. No, I'm not going to be you, mate. You're garbage. Oh, yo! Should we be in a... Should we literally just be a Barian? That'd be really funny. No, let's... I need to get other characters basically to level 20... Oh, sorry, level 30 as much as we can. I mean...
Name's Alito.
Alito's pretty close. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on getting more of these things that we need for the event. I think it's like from the rank up magic, I think. And that's what it looks like. It's like the Barian symbol, but I think it's from the rank up magic spell card. Where am I going? It's my deck. I don't even need that. Yeah, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to basically get a whole load of those, and then we'll come back and we'll start doing more of the actual events. So, I will be right back. And we are back, and as you can see, I've just got Alito to level 30, which is awesome. So that's another character down. Got the level up rewards, so we can grab either a super rare card or an ultra rare. To be honest, I have a lot of the ultra rares. I pretty much have just a couple supers. I mean, there is quite a lot of supers that I'm missing. Mostly cards, like, for example, so like Castle of Dark Illusions, for example, like it's like a Bones card that I've just not unlocked by randomly dueling. So I like to just randomly just grab a card these days. Like there's not really most of these that I consider using, if I'm being honest. So I'm just gonna grab Destiny Hero Dasher. I was tempted by Destiny Signal, if I'm being honest, but I'm gonna grab Dasher because obviously at some point we're gonna be playing as Asta Phoenix. So yep, Dasher's a great card to choose, so I'm just gonna grab that one. So now we just need to swap this character and we're gonna move to a different character. So Gimmick Puppets is probably gonna be last, to be honest, because they are so bad. You know what, I'm gonna go for Chronomaly. Why not?
My Chronomaly deck into action.
I'm pretty sure I'm running all the Chronomaly stuff for my boy. Pretty sure. This is my Chronomaly deck. There's a few cards I could swap. Maybe Mirror Force I could throw in instead of Monster Reborn, but let's quickly just double check while we are here. So Ali, there we go. Okay, oh yeah, because we got this level 5, which is pretty solid. So if your opponent controls a monster and you control none, you can special summon this one from the hand. Pretty similar, so if you control Chronomaly, you can special summon this one from your hand in defense mode. If there's a face-up field spell, you can special summon this one. Level 3 allows you to special summon a Chronomaly from your hand or graveyard, which isn't too bad. What I'm going to do, I'm actually going to change this one and throw in this one. Make it so that we've at least got another one summonable monster, well, as long as our opponent controls a monster. And then obviously we've got a whole load of the extra deck. I'm pretty sure I'm using everything, it's like bar any of the other stuff, but we're going to throw in a couple of links in here because why not. So let's do it so it's Earth, Earth Links. Here we go. And we'll see what we can run. So, because there's cards like Mrs. Radiant, which is always handy. I don't think the Earth Charmer's in the game, because I would throw in the Earth Charmer without a second thought. But I don't think we have access to that one. I'm not going to bother with the Link 6. Oh, we do have the Earth Charmer. I do have that one. I knew I had it. I'm just tripping. Yeah, because a lot of, obviously, the Earth ones is like Gokies, that's machines. Aren't these machines? Yeah, they are machines. So we're going to throw in Cool Foot. You know, why not? He's an 1800. He ain't too bad. Let's see if there's 2 Earth machines. I mean, that'll fill up all the space, so let's just run these. Give us a little bit more of an extra deck that we can use, and then let's dive into the story. So now we have 89, so obviously we first started, I think it was about 25. Oh look, it's a garbage thingy, but as like for Barian World. We'll do it as hard mode. Inflict 4,000, 5,000 or 6,000. I reckon we can do pretty well. Hopefully. Come on, Trey, you can do it! Also, while we are here, I hope everybody from the UK has been surviving the heat. I gotta be honest. I was like, I'm sorry, why did we just take a whole load of damage? What was the purpose of that? I mean, we should be good now, but... But yeah, I hope you're all surviving the heat, because flipping heck, like, I mean, yeah, that was like 50 odd damage, so that'll help us with getting through that challenge of extra stats. What was that? Oh, look at that, over 6,000, so extra steps, there's 7 steps. Yeah, you can suck it, and we're moving on to the next part of the story. Anyways, before we get into episode 2, so yeah, the UK heat has been absolutely wild, especially here in Wales. I gotta be honest, yesterday it took me out. I mean, I was drinking so much fluids, but my body just was not coping whatsoever. Fortunately, it's much cooler today, but the weekend was absolutely insane. Hopefully it's supposed to be cooler times ahead, so that is good news for us. I love sunny weather. I don't mind it being fairly hot, but it was getting to the point where it was just silly, and especially like, I mean, we're British, we'll complain about anything. If it's too cold, we'll want it warmer, and when it's too warm, we want it cold again. But yeah, we're just not used to the extremes, especially in July. Like, sometimes the heat is just absolutely wild. I've got 2 fans on the go, I'm still melting. You know, it's just absolutely insane. So anyways, on to episode 2 here. Go Utopia! Rising Sun! Bachi slash! Yuma Tsukumo's doing good, even though Astro isn't here. Interesting. I am my turn, you're up, but with Utopia by my side, you won't... What are you laughing at? Haha, it's you, Yuma. I was waiting for Utopia. I activate rank up magic Barians Force from my hand. What's Barian Force? This card ranks up my Xyz monster, and summons a Chaos Xyz monster. I rebuild the overlay network, and rank 3 mega-equipped engineer of Chaos Xyz Evolution. Barian power born of Chaos. Visit your judgment on the world of filth. Come forth, Chaos Xyz mech-equipped Djinn Engineer General. Chaos Xyz? Now Barian Force's effect activates. When I use its special summon a Chaos Xyz monster, it gets to absorb all overlay units from your Xyz monster. Go Chaos Drain! Utopia's overlay units! That's not all. Your monster loses 300 attack for every overlay unit. Utopia! Mecha-equipped Djinn and General. Attack Utopia. Without overlay units, Utopia can use this effect to stop the attack. But even if I take damage, only a number can destroy my Utopia. Think again, Yuma. Since I use Barian's Force, your numbers can be destroyed by non-numbers. It's over, Yuma Tsukumo. Our Chaos Xyz monsters exist to destroy numbers, and without them, you're nothing. Some friends of mine are coming to meet me, and when they get here, it's not going to be pretty for you. And I've got even more bad news for you. I activate End General's effect. Ah! Yuma, I do not understand. I thought we were one, but you are battling without me. Tori, I know you possess the golden key. Astral, Yuma is in battle with Barian World, and the numbers are in danger. You must take me to Yuma. But, I'm sorry, but I can't take you to Yuma. He wants to make sure you're safe. I see, Yuma is trying to protect me. Tori, Yuma is battling against a new and powerful threat. I must duel alongside him immediately. You must take me to him, Tori, please. Astral, hang on, Yuma, we're on our way. And we got one small tiny little piece on a board. Oh, fantastic. Now let's move on to the next roulette of the wheel. It's a number 6. And we're going to go back into hard mode, and it's the same one that we had before, where we inflict a certain amount of damage. If I put a little bit more spin on the voices, hopefully that helps. Alright, Trey, let's see what you can do. We do have some cards here, so we can definitely exceed summons easier, but we're going to link into Mrs. Radiant, powering up a level 4 to extraordinary damage. Now the issue here is we're not probably going to do as much damage, which it doesn't look like we did, but there we go. So we probably at least did the 4,000. Oh, we did at least 5,000 damage, which is pretty good, because it gives us 8 spaces in our next part of the story. Well, if it isn't Kite Tenjo, I always wanted to take you down. You're welcome to take your best shot, but I'll make sure it takes whatever it takes to make you fail. And if I go down, I'm taking Barian World with me. Well, Shocky, it looks like it's all of us against one of you. It may look that way to you, but I'm not alone. I've got friends on my side, and I'd like you to meet some of the nastiest ones. I have to face the truth. Without Astral, I'm not sure I can win this. Yuma! Tori? Yuma, take this! Astral! I knew he'd show up. Yuma, why are you doing this? I had a dream. It was like a warning that I'd lose what's most valuable to me, and that meant you. So I tried to protect you, but I failed. The dream was right. I can see you feeding, and it's because I couldn't. Yuma, you've made me very happy, and that you have done what you have done proves that I have made a true friend, because only such a friend would put himself in harm's way for me. But Astral, and those who seek to destroy you must first destroy me. Yuma, stand up. You seem to be forgetting that our life points have yet to run out. Always Mr. Know-It-All. This is super duper lame. They don't have a chance, but they're too dumb to quit. I have good news, Yuma. I envision our victory with perfect clarity. You only have 100 life points left. You can't beat me. I'm feeling the flow. Utopia, chaos exceeds evolution. Come out and see 39 Utopia Ray. I do have that other alternative Utopia, so it'd be cool to see what that one would look like. It's probably the same animation, but it'd be cool to see. Activate Utopia Ray's effect. By using one overlay, it gains 500 attack. Overlay charge, and your monster loses 1,000. This can't happen. My Chaos Exceeds won't be beaten by a number. I activate my trap, Wild Charger. When you attack my monster, when it has no overlay units, your monster's attack are added to mine. Now, and General has 4,600 attack. This is where it all ends. I don't think so, do you? I most certainly do not. I activate the Quick Play spell, Numbers Impact. Since your monster has over 1,000 more attack than mine, my number gains your monster's attack. No way! 7,600 attack? Finish him! Rising Sun Chaos Slash! What I always found funny was the whole numbers have to be beaten by numbers. Like, that's not even a ruling in the card game when they were introduced. It's just, like, regular monsters, which I found really funny. Yuma just won the duel! Congratulations to both of you! Ah, she had a little blushy face. Looks like they're gonna make things interesting. Good thing we got lots planned for them. Oh, it looks like we're gonna get a bonus as long as we don't land on the blue! Yay! We got a red! That's pretty awesome. So for Barian World, let's go! So use as many spells and traps as possible. Okay, Trey, this is for all the big ones. So use as many spells and traps as possible and get us to victory because we're on a red. And yep, that looks good to me as a good start. We do have some cards here. We can augment the levels, summon our boss monster on top of all of that, which is pretty awesome. And inflict the piercing damage for game. So we technically only activated one spell, so we're going to get through probably a decent amount of... Oh, because you had to use it 2 times, 3 times, or 4 times. So since we only used the 1, we're only moving 18 steps, which does get us to the finish line, which is good. Invasion of the Barians, Part 4. Ah, out of my way! Can't stop, can't slow down! Wah! Hey, watch it there, pal! Whoa, I know you! You're Yuma, the World Duel Carnival Champion! Boy, I'm glad I've run into you. I'm a huge fan of yours. For real? Oh, but listen, I'd love to stay and talk about me, but I gotta make it to school. I wouldn't want you to be late. I'll get you to class on time by going the right way. I love all the little sound effects. It's my privilege to introduce you, the man who you love to idolize and worship, Yuma Tsukumo. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Ray Shadows. I've just joined your school. In fact, today's my first day, so I made sure to be on time. If on time means 20 minutes late. Thanks then, you kid. I got a week of detention. What's with him? You can't blame him, Yuma. Ray's your fan. He wants to be your friend. What if I don't want to be his? Huh? What's going on down there? Yo, I find that wild. I mean, I gotta be honest, I don't really know too much about it. I know, obviously, like, the big whole betrayal and all that type of jazz and stuff, but I just assumed they were kind of like Jaden and Jesse, where they just instantly bonded. I find it hilarious that Yuma's like, really? But obviously afterwards, he's like, where's Ray? Your skills are impressive, but not impressive enough. Benkai, attack him directly. They lost. But on the bright side, they all get autographed pictures of me. Who is that? Are you serious? That's only pro dueling champion Devin Knox. He's teaching a special class. If you take it, you get to duel against Devin. Really? That's a pretty sweet deal. I can't let this chance slip away from me. I gotta find a way to duel him. Your wish is my command. Leave it to me. Just trust in the Ray way. The Ray way only means one thing, big trouble. It really is great to give back to my fans. Well, I'm your biggest fan. I'm sure it would mean a lot for you if you signed this card for me, Mr. Knox. Take this, direct attack! Ah! Yo, I love his dual gaze. That's actually pretty sweet. If you don't want more, lead me to Yuma. Oh no, are you alright? Yuma, get out of here now. You're not safe. Devin's after you. Yo, I love his thing. It's actually really sick. Hey, Knox, if you want me, I'm right here. So you're Yuma Tsukumo. If you think your pal's in bad shape, wait till you see what I do to you. Look! He's under the control of Barian World. When I'm done with you, you'll shudder at the memory of this duel. Say hello to your new worst nightmare. Dream on, pal! And obviously, immediately into the next episode. Arise! Chaos Xyz Coach Lord Ulti Maintainer. He summoned his Chaos Xyz monster. I'm all set up to take you down. I activate Ultimatainer's effect. By using one Chaos Xyz unit, you have to draw a card. If it's a monster that's level 4 or lower, you take damage equal to its attack. This sounds too good to only use once, so I'll use all 4 of my Chaos Overlay units. You'll have to draw 4 times in a row. Get destroyed by the monsters in your very own deck. Hilariously, if you just drew 4 spells, that'd be so funny. You with only 100 life points again? Your next draw should do you in. You're finished. Please stop. I'll do whatever you want, but please, you have to stop hurting Yuma. No, Ray, I can handle this. Stay out of this. Yuma, class hasn't been dismissed yet. Don't make me write you up for chatting. You know what? I think this class is getting out early today, because I'm taking you to the School of Hard Knocks. I drew level 3 Dogatengu. It's a level 3 monster, but I won't be taking any damage because it's got 0 attack. That's also hilarious. Yeah, if you had a U-Bell deck, that'd be really funny. I'm feeling the flow. Oh, we're summoning our guy again. Utopia Ray coming in. 4,000. So that took him out pretty easily. Bye. I did it. I won. Ray, I was thinking maybe you could kind of hang out with me and my friends. Great, you know what this means? Every day we'll take the Rayway to school. And we got another piece of the puzzle. Oh, how exciting. And we got Garbage Lord, who is garbage for our troubles. Now, obviously we do now have Area 2, which is the Ice Queen. But that's the only one we get because we got the 17th, the 15th, the 17th, and the 19th. So, I'm actually away on the 19th, so unfortunately, I won't be able to do the full story. And this is obviously until the 24th, and then we get the new character. So the 24th is Thursday, which means obviously from my previous video, it means that is when we're going to get the mysterious Yugi character, whether it's going to be, oops, my bad. Obviously you want to do this a second time so you can get more puzzle pieces, but for now what we're going to do is we're actually going to go into the second chapter so we can start that and at least get that underway. So Ice Queen. Here, Reginald. What do you expect me to do with these rings, Rio? I'm your big brother, not your sister. That's a mean thing to say. Just forget it then. I wish I could make things better. Please wake up. Rio. Hey there, Shark. We came by to see your sister. She's gone. She's not in her room. She disappeared. Disappeared? Oh good, you're all together. You're Art Stanley, president of the Comic Book Appreciation Club. What are you doing here? I came here to talk about Rio. What do you know about Rio? Did you do something? I happen to know where your sister is. If you want me to tell you, you're gonna have to duel me. You want a duel? You're gonna regret messing with my sister. Go get him, Shark. Up here, number 32, Shark Drake. Are you sure you want to attack me? I thought you cared about your sister. Yo, flat out, just in a prison. You want to know where your sister is? Rio is locked in a kingdom that my imagination created. I beg your unbelievable pardon. If you defeat me, the kingdom will be destroyed. And if that happens, who knows what will happen to Rio? You think this is funny? Lord Shark and Sir Artemis battle for the slumbering princess, and Sir Artemis is the victor. But unfortunately, Sir Artemis is too late, and the princess is lost to an eternal sleep. In other words, you lose the duel and the girl. No way. So then there's nothing we can do. There's gotta be a way. Shark, you can change the ending to this story. You're not gonna let some fan fiction decide your fate, are you? Yo! Yeah, that's actually a pretty solid line. Yuma. He's right. I have to keep fighting for Yuma. I will destroy fan fiction. Wake up, Rio. Reginald? Rio. It would seem that Shark was able to break through Art Stanley's magic and save his sister. It looks like you're losing the duel. Come on, Reginald, this is embarrassing. Just instant shade. I've been losing because of you. It's my turn, Shark Drake. The time has come. Go, Chaos Xyz Evolution. Shark Drake Vice. Attack, Chaos Stream. I knew you could do it, Shark. That was a great comeback. Reginald. I'm getting sick and tired of leaving empty-handed. I need to find better puppets. It looks like we get the heart monster, yeah, it's actually just Heart Earth number 53. That's really funny. I'll take you on. Okay, so we're going to be dueling Rio. So win the duel within a certain amount of turns. That's not so bad. We might be able to do it. Hopefully we will. With my boy Trey! It's Trey! Okay, yeah, that's pretty solid. Oh yeah, we drew even better. I'm so glad we added Morai. He's such a cool card. I mean, we can rank up straight away. Like, we've even got Monster Reborn. Like, oh, we are eating well. Now the issue here is obviously we're only dealing 1300 amount of damage per turn. Oh, but we got a level 4 on board. There we go. Nice. Nicely done, Auto-Duel. Using that Monster Reborn to get over. So we managed to win in a certain amount of turns. Now obviously we managed to do it in 6 turns but not 4 turns. But that gives us another 6 points. So let's get moving. Oh, right before the story. Oh, come on, it was right there. That's so sucky. How many is it this time around anyways? It won't show me, so we'll have to have a look again. Oh, it's a damage one this time around. So hopefully we'll get as much damage done as possible, and that'd be pretty cool. I do like Chronomaly. I think it's a pretty solid strategy. I mean, obviously in today's format, it's not as good, but yo, Aura Ring bringing back Aura Wing. Oh, mother, we are getting absolutely shafted. Okay, hopefully we can make some sort of comeback here. We might be able to. We got a 3200 on board. And pop the entire board, so she's only got one monster, dropping a whole load. Well, that'll help us inflict the damage, because we definitely inflicted over 6,000, which is pretty awesome. There we go, so that'll help us with the story part. Oh, it takes 9 this time around, so there we go. Hey, Shark! Oh, it's only you. What gives, Shark? Why are you acting so weird? Perhaps Shark is being followed by our mutual foes, the Barians. Sheesh, Reginald, I thought we'd walk to school together. What are you, too cool to be seen with your younger sister? Hey, it's great to see you back on your feet, Rio. Rio, it's nice to meet some friendly faces. What a great way to start my first day of class. Hopefully we can all end up being friends. Sheesh, Shark's sister? I'll so be a friend. I mean, welcome to our school. I forgot, obviously Brooke has this massive crush on her. So did Yuma, but obviously that didn't really go anywhere because obviously Yuma and Tori get together literally right at the end. I think they are one of, if not the only, confirmed couples, which is wild to me. I am Lotus Hanazoe, the head of the school's Flower Power Club. Yo, why do I feel like we're in 7s right now with some of these? You will find our club is perfect place to let your roots settle. Excuse me, you're not playing Flower Guardians. Haven't you trimmed that flower enough? There's not much left. We prized ourselves in knowing just how far to take our flora, so that each bud may fully blossom. Yuma, look around you. Huh? Why is everyone sleeping? Oh yeah, there's a bunch of characters that we haven't even unlocked. Although I think the Cat Girl's the only duelisty kind of one, and we have most of her cards, so I suspect she's lured them into a trance using the tenor of her voice. But why would she? The answer may lie in the darkness I am sensing. I suspect she is an agent of Barian World. My plan was to use Rio as bait to get Shark, but as you avoided nap time, I will duel you. If you want to duel someone, then duel me. Stay back, Sister Shark. She's dangerous. I'll be okay. Lotus, I heard all about your big plan. You stay away from my brother. And another piece of the puzzle. Oh, I feel like when we get those, it's like, oh my word, a catchphrase. Love that game as a kid. I'm pretty good at catchphrase. Say what you see. Okay, so we're gonna end up dueling. Oh, depending on how many Seas monsters we summon, we can get extra tiles. Now we are playing against Alito, and Alito can be fairly solid. He is playing 2 in the extra deck, and we have a level 5 in hand, which is pretty scary. We managed to protect with Saku. He's not using his full power deck if he's using cards like Des Kangaroo. Oh, mama, we didn't get the extra additional spaces, but there we go. We managed to at least kick his ass, so that's pretty good. Yeah, no extra spaces for us, so it's only 18. But we finished the story! Another story done. Visit your judgment on this world of filth. Come forth, Battleship Cherry Blossom. Ah, that makes more sense. Watch out, Sister Shark. Stop calling me Sister Shark, it's so lame. Okay. Sis Shark it is. Oh my word. We're gonna have the discussion after this story. Yeah, I agree. Like a flower that has been left out in the cold, I will watch you wilt faster than your brother. What did you just say? Don't be scared. Say it again. Say it. It sounded like you were bad-mouthing Reginald. No one bad-mouths my Reginald, except for me. If you think our duel's been icy so far, you haven't seen anything yet. I overlay level 4 Blizzard Falcon and Aura Wing. With these two monsters, I exceed summon Iced Beast Zero Fane. Now obviously Zero Fane does have a Chaos Xyz form, because she's one of the Barians herself, and so is Shark. It's like, plot twist! Like, Yuma just knows all the Barians! Like, Kite was the only one who wasn't, which would have been hilarious if he was. Your monster will go from powerful to powerless. This can't be happening! My flowers have never failed me! They say there's a first time for everything. Show us, Zero Fane! Attack Cherry Blossom! Icicle Storm! Yeah, you did it, Ice Queen! What did you call me? Well, you didn't want me calling you Sis Shark. I do not think that was an improvement. That was an okay duel, I guess. How did you know, Shark? You missed the duel. Nope, I saw it. You watched the whole time? Yep. Upset I didn't give you any pointers? I didn't need your help. Rio dueled like a real pro. She's one tough cookie. Nah, deep down she goes to pieces pretty quickly. Shark possesses a number, and Rio's words are full of prophecy. There may be more to these siblings than... Eek! Cat! Cat! Keep it away! Don't tell me you're scared of a kitten. Look how cute she is. Reginald, I need you to get rid of it. I thought you didn't need my help. Don't be mean, Reginald. She's even cute when she's terrified. I like how Astral is like, maybe, and then just immediately interrupted. I sent Jurek to the human world to defeat Yuma Tsukumo, but he is not strong enough for the task. Alito, you must travel to the human world immediately. Retrieve the numbers located there. Why do I have to be the one? My dueling skills will be completely squandered on their world. Send someone else for the mission. I have chosen you, Alito. I will go then, Dumon, since you are so insistent. Remember, Barian World is depending on you. I promise I will not fail. Immediately fails. Yeah, because obviously he's got a crush on that. She's the singer everyone's talking about, Scarlet Starling. What a voice, she's so good. Chirag, I didn't know you were a music fan. Alito! You haven't changed a bit. Even though you look very different now, you're still a slacker. I'm just taking a break. You've been taking it too easy, which is why I was sent here to get the mission back on track. You won't be any more successful than me. Of course I will, because I'll keep all my focus on dueling. While you keep failing, I'll get the job done. I'm not going to get distracted like you. Hey, watch out! Oops, sorry, are you okay? Immediately distracted. Immediate distraction. He's like, Hola, señorita, do you believe in love at first sight? Is real because it just happened to me, huh? Excuse me, I need to drink some water. Hey, Tori. You're the one I bumped into yesterday. I wanted to apologize. Please forgive me. Step 1. By turning up the heat. Then counter your first impression by playing it cool. Make way! Gah! Yuma, which way are you going? I feel like I got like dust or something in my throat. Catch you later, Tori! Maybe you need to come up with a different strategy, Alito. No, it would have worked if that other kid hadn't interfered. It's like he's trying to sabotage me. Sounds like you got a rival. In that case, there's only one thing you can do. You gotta prove to her that you're better than this other guy. Challenge him to a no-holds-barred duel. Show her that you're a winner and she'll fall for you. You may be onto something, G-Rag. Hi! I got a note that says you're challenging me to a duel over Tori? I'm sure it's a joke. My note was serious, because I'm gonna knock you out for a knockout. Huh? Do you accept my challenge or not? I have no idea what you're talking about, but I never turned down the chance for a duel. Hilariously, oh, we still got more episodes. I cannot exceed someone in this form, but I'm still gonna win. Finish him off, lead yoke. Attack gauntlet launcher. Charge full speed ahead and pummel it into oblivion. Activate the trap battle rush. The trap prevents your monster from being destroyed, and he takes any damage you would have taken. I expected that. With my incredible counter strategy, I can block any move you try. Activate the counter trap. Fancy footwork. Any trap you activate in battle is destroyed. Now for the victory blow. Lead yoke. Yuma, you will take 2,400 points of damage. You'll be down to 100 again. Not if I use my countering trap. Exceed strike. I thought you'd be destroyed any trap you was used. You must not, Yuma. It's too risky. I have no choice. If it works, my trap will counter his trap. I draw one card from my deck. If it's a monster, the two battling monsters will swap attack. Then my opponent's monster's attack gets zeroed out. But if you do not draw a monster, the damage you take will be doubled. I have to take the chance, or I don't deserve the win. I'm feeling the flow! A monster is 0. Oh yeah, monster card! Gauntlet launcher! Bash him with turbo jab! Oh! Sorry, Alito, you got wrecked! I won? I love it! He's like, did I really just win? I'm amazing! He was prepared to utilize the spell card Flaming Knockout. If a battling boxer was destroyed in battle, he could have activated Flaming Knockout and dealt Yuma damage to equal to his own monster's attack. If that was the case, Yuma would have certainly lost that duel. Whenever Yuma finds himself back into a corner, he always finds a way to high-five the sky. Yuma! I don't want you two dueling over me anymore. Excuse me? Move! Yuma Tsukumo, I can't believe you defeated me. That was amazing! Oh yeah! He's like, I got a man crush right now. By the way, my name's Alito. Remember that name, because you and I are going to be dueling a lot, Yuma. Huh? What's wrong? You don't want to duel anymore? Of course I do. Hey, what about me? Yeah, I love that. It's like, are you phoning over me? He's like, nah, bro. I got my bro. That's so funny. Zone complete, and we've got Heart Earth now. As a prismatic, which I don't mind that one. But obviously, ooh, in the next stage we get these two. That's pretty cool. I don't mind those as sleeves. I think, what was the other one for round 1? What did that give us? Oh, it just gives you 10 gems. Card sleeves, 10 gems. But we gotta do these anyways because you gotta get all the puzzle pieces. So yeah, what we'll do is we'll wrap up this episode here. Obviously, the next stage that will be unlocked is on the 15th, so we'll probably do a short little video where we'll probably work on that, and I'll show you all my progress. Or what I'll probably do is I might just save all these up and then kind of get the other ones on the side. But, you know, we'll definitely do the 15th and the 17th. Maybe what I'll do, actually, is we'll combine the two together. So we'll do the 15th and the 17th. So, yeah, when's the 17th? So that is a Thursday. So, that's not too bad. Yeah, because Tuesdays unlocks tomorrow. So that's pretty cool. But we'll do 17th. That makes more sense to me. So before I actually wrap this video up, I know I did the outro and everything, but I've just noticed I've officially reached my my inventory list here. So for the first time ever, I'm going to be looking to do a one of these over here, a chronicle. So obviously, because I've got 999, so let's do one of these. So this will give us officially a one of these. Oh, that's actually really cool. So it shows you what we got. We got full starlight. So that's actually pretty awesome. I like that we got full starlight. I've got to be honest, I've not done any of the processing for this, like the specials. So I should realistically do some, because I do have quite a few things in terms of the chronicle cards. Like I've only got 3 in here, but in terms of special processing, so yeah, full starlight. That was my first full starlight. That's actually pretty sick. That I've got my first one. So as you can see, I've got like a couple jewels, I've got auras, I've got starlight, but that's my first starlight, so that's actually pretty sick. Only a certain amount of colors, only 2 main colors, and I've got a few stamps, but I'm probably going to keep the stamps, which would be kind of cool. But yeah, it's cool that we got full starlight. The thing is, I don't know what cards I would necessarily do. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if I had a whole load more, I'd at least give 1 to a certain character, or maybe like cards like, not necessarily Mirror Force because they're already ridiculously shiny, but like some sort of staple card that I use in most decks, if not all decks, I'd probably use one of these on. But that's actually kind of cool. So I reached the limit of 999 and got full starlight, so it's cool that I covered that. Yeah, so now the video is going to wrap up. Thank you all so much for watching. Oh no. My voice is like, oh no. I'm dying. Please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more content like this one. And as always, party on, peeps. Take care, guys. It was great to see you, and we'll see you again in the next video. Bye-bye!